Here's another vintage DC Comics, Adventure Comics number 417 from March of 1972. And this is a great example of a cover that portrays something that does not actually happen in the story. Kind of close, but not exactly. No one's about to be executed. Anyways, at this stage of Adventure Comics, Supergirl was the headliner, and it is a story called All Men Are But Slaves. And basically, it is a pretty unremarkable story by Steve Skeets, where some people get sent to a dimension where women are in charge, and they enslave the men because when the men were in charge, the world was falling apart. And anyways, they get sent back, and everyone lives happily ever after, with some reflection on what would happen on Earth. Would women get frustrated with what men are doing? Anyways, the second story is an old repeat from 1951 of The Shining Knight. Beautiful art. It was a fun story. I love Golden Age stories, so I really enjoyed this Shining Knight one. Actually, quite a bit better than the Supergirl one. And there's also a Vigilante story here, a new one, with an early story by Marv Wolfman. Actually, this was written just as he was leaving DC, going to Marvel. But of course, as we know, he got back some great Gray Morrow art. Very, very nice, especially for the time. And then it closes off with a reprint of the origin of the Enchantress, who you might have seen in the Suicide Squad movie. She was often part of the Suicide Squad comic books as well. And so it's kind of a fun story. I hadn't actually read her origin before, not as it was originally anyways. So that is Adventure Comics number 417. In this case, I would say the backup features are more interesting than the headliner.